I'm going to jump over to comics real quick, and I'm also going to bring it back to two other things: Lock and Key and What the Fuck Corner.
All right, sweet.
So DC and IDW announced that they are going to have a Lock and Key Sandman crossover.
What?
The fuck? Yes. What the fuck? Why? Why would you even fucking do
Sandman?
that? I love, don't get me wrong, the Sandman comics are really cool, but they're a different entity altogether. You know what I mean? It's a different style. It's a different everything.
Yeah, everything.
How do you make it make sense in the Lock and Key realm?
You could do it. You could do it. I mean, that's very outside the realm of humanity. Sandman, you know, you're dealing with like his sister Death. You've got all these different
things that
dimensions, things that could be, you know what I mean?
There's dimensions in Sandman?
Sort of.
He is the Sandman.
Not even upset?
But at any rate, why would the fuck would you do that?
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
Here's two great stories. Let's smash them together. It'll be great. It's like peanut butter and jelly, bitches.
Nah.
No, it's not.
Peanut butter and jelly is actually good.
I know. I love peanut butter and jelly. But I'm just saying that's like got to be their mindset. Oh,
yeah.
You know, what was
These are two
Reese's
really good
peanut butter
properties.
cups? This is two great tastes that taste great together. I don't think so.
No.
Fuck off.
Fuck that bullshit.
Yeah, so that's my what the fuck corner on comics. We already, I think, talked a little bit. Dan Didio left DC. And there's conflicting reports. Some people say that he was removed, but there's nothing out there in the world that actually says that. Some reports say that he just left.
How many years do you think he roughly worked there?
17, 20? I don't know. It
So
was a
you
long
worked
time.
there that long?
Well, so he not only was he like a editor in chief kind of guy, but he also wrote comics.
Right.
Like he'd come in and write, you know. So just a great mind to have in that role, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
He's like a Jim Shooter.
Well, he's lasted that long. And then all of a sudden now...
Yeah, and I don't know if that's his whole career or where he started. I don't remember. But yeah, I mean, it's a long time.
Well,
but still,
you know who's in charge, and we're not going to say the name, but there's a lot of suits now that are penny pinching. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the suits being penny pinchers trying to make more money for stocks are going
That's
to
all they
shake
care
up
about is
absolutely everything and try to destroy it because they think it's in their best interest, not anybody else's.
Yeah, they're going to do whatever they feel is right to get that share price up.
Yep.
Which is stupid. But on DC note,
Hail Hydra.
you know, I may be going that way. I may be just jumping over. I may be jumping out of DC for a while if it starts getting stupid, dude.
Yeah, they're
jacking up the
it.
prices to $7.99. You said per issue, which is crazy.
They're going to destroy it.
That's a huge
Well,
increase.
I think like Brock had mentioned this before, and I don't know if it was on the podcast, but I think, you know, they're trying to push you to the digital medium, which is great for everybody's eyeballs.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
fucking sucks.
But it's ridiculous when you try to read a comic book on a TV.
Yeah.
No.
Staying in the DC news, Flash 750 comes out next month. 750th issue of Flash.
Fuck, how many?
There's 10 variant covers already. But I do like what they're doing with them because they have like 50s, 60s,
cool.
70s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and with some of those artists, from what I gathered,
That'd be pretty
so
awesome.
I don't know how they did that. I don't know how it works. I don't know if those people are all alive.
I'm surprised it took them so long to get to 250 Flash.
Well, it was pretty fast.
Yeah.
When you look at it.
Yeah.
You didn't even see it coming.
But do you have anything
Wanna
for
see-
comics? Because I got one more thing.
Nothing for comics.
So I'm super excited. I don't usually get super excited about comics very often. I knew I was pretty excited about like the Hill House comics and all that. But Fabian Nicieza, he's a great writer. He did X-Force when it first came out.
Oh, damn. So like 91?
Helped like write the last few issues of New Mutants. Ended up doing X-Men for a while. He's done a lot of other things too. But him and Ron Garney, who is an artist, he's pretty good, are doing a Juggernaut miniseries. And
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
yeah, I think they're going away from that direction, which is awesome. But like a lot of the things say that it's very like kind of dark, and I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I like Juggernaut as a character.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool with the current way comics are set up because all the mutants live on the island of Krakoa.
Oh,
And even though he's interacted with, Magneto and all those people, he's not really a mutant, so he can't go onto the island. So it's like him, like, where is he at now?
Yeah, just running through shit.
We'll see. I don't know. I like the character. I like that they've really brought in a lot of the mystical stuff with him.
That's
so,
cool. That's
yeah.
cool. Well,
that's all the comic news I got.
Cool. Let's move on to music, and then we'll talk a little bit about vinyl. Really, for new music releases, ZZ Top's got that little old band for Texas because they just played, or they just celebrated like a 50th anniversary of their first show. So they've been around for a long time, too.
Yeah,
it was pretty
100%.
awesome. And then Dio has got a studio album collection. Yeah, little Dio right there. Horns. Yeah. So let's move on to the vinyl corner. Do you have any vinyl?
What's your favorite Dio song?
The one where Jack Black sings about him in the song. No, I'm just kidding.
Dio, yeah, Dio was like 4'5", and he led Black Sabbath for a little bit
After Ozzy left.
Yeah, after Ozzy left. Yeah,
How weird.
And
little bitty dude.
not good.
Yeah, no. Those are the
Some
Black
people
Sabbath
love it.
years. It is pretty good, but it's not the Ozzy years. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't listen to any of that.
And I just
I
don't
listened to
see-
Rainbow in the Dark.
Yeah.
And what was the other one?
Doesn't he do the Run Through the Hills?
What was the song they did on South Park?
Oh, I don't know.
Wait, what?
Because
They did a Dio song on South Park.
They did?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Way early on.
Holy Diver.
Just a rainbow in the dark.
You've been lost at the sea just a little too long. What? Okay.
Yeah, Dio is pretty bitchy.
Yeah, fuck
he's
that.
the one that like almost has patented the devil horns.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm the first one to do it, but nobody could tell because my hands are so small.
Are you serious?
No.
Him and Trump get together and shake hands so they feel manly a lot.
Yeah. They're like, dude, you got a small hand. But Dio's been dead for a long time too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's passed away a long time ago.
I'm not a fan
Something like 10 years.
myself.
Yeah.
But
Sounds
to
like
each their own.
a cover band like title. Dio is dead.
Dio is dead.
Did.
That's probably like sacrilege to some of our listeners. But,
Yes. But hey,
Ever to each their own, right?
there's respect for Dio. There is.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, you can't lead the only heavy metal band alive.
One Love Dio.
Black Sabbath. Yeah, One Love Dio. So, Dan, do you have any vinyl news?
I don't.
Okay.
I mean, I saw that Incubus Science is out.
Cool.
And then I think they're pre-ordering right now. You can pre-order Light Grenade. But I'll be honest, like Murder of Crows is kind of where I stopped with Incubus
I stopped with Science.
or Crowful, whatever the
Yeah.
hell the name of it is.
I saw them on one of their very first tours. And everybody was surprised. Literally everybody walking out of that show was like, because they opened for a couple of other bands and they were like, damn, those guys were really good. But then they kind of just like slowed. Because it was Sugar Ray. Yeah. But that's when Sugar Ray was actually decent. And then it was 311. So
Okay. I
pretty
like
good show.
311.
It was like 25
And
years ago.
that was not the name of that album. It was A Crow Left of the Murder.
Yeah.
That was the last album that I really liked by them.
Yeah. Well, my news for it, Thin Lizzy has got all of their records, it seems like,
Nice.
coming out on vinyl, or unless they already are. The Flaming Lips, The Soft Bulletin live at Red Rocks, which that's a great album too. I listened to it the other day on somebody's recommendations from some article that I read, and it was really good. Beat Happening, We Are Beat Happening. That's a 7 LP box. It's limited. It's like $200. Crazy. 10 Years After, Stonehenge on purple vinyl. Brittany Howard, she's great. She's the lead singer of Alabama Shakes.
Oh, okay.
She has her own record that's been out for a while, and it's Jamie. They Live soundtrack is actually out too on vinyl. Yeah, pretty good.
Interesting.
And then Ty
That
Segall.
inspires us.
Yeah, I know. And then
We should do a show about that.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know if we will though.
Yeah, we'll put it on the list.
Yeah. Ty Segall is my last one, and it's First Taste. So, hey, I'm always down to listen to a little Ty Segall. So,
Yeah, you're actually the person that introduced me to Ty Segall.
2018, great year for music too.
There you go.
Freedom's Goblin. Listen to it. So, Dan, you have a mixtape.
I do have a mixtape.
Hit it.
I call this mixtape By the Numbers.
Ooh,
So we're going to start out with a little Elvis Costello, Less Than Zero,
nice.
Metallica 1, Bob Marley, Three Little Birds.
What happened to two?
Shut up. It's by my numbers, not your numbers. Because we're going to skip again. We're going to go with The Doors, 5-1.
Nice. My favorite Doors song.
Jimi Hendrix, If 6 Was 9.
That's nice.
Ooh, a double whammy.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa.
Bob Dylan, Rainy Woman, number 12 and 35.
Oh, damn, you jumped.
Tennessee, Ernie Ford, 16 Tons.
Nice.
Tool, 46 and 2.
Oh, goddamn. 42 is the highest number.
And Smashing Pumpkins, 1979.
Damn.
That's a really big number.
And Alice Cooper, Billion Dollar Babies.
Oh, yeah, man. You went all the way up to $1 billion.
Yeah.
That's a great list.
From 0 to $1 billion in 60 seconds.
Yes, but
he
left out
forgot
two.
65.
That's 55.
55.
You know, Sammy Hagar is really in Mitch's rotation.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell.
You know what's so strange? Like, I don't listen to Hagar at all, but his fucking show is awesome.
Well, where he interviews other musicians and whatnot. Yeah, I could see
I
that.
fucking love that show, dude. It's like a guilty pleasure for me. I'm like, ooh, the new Sammy Hagar's on.
He's like, thank you for being on.
It's pretty much it. He just seems like he's a cool dude to hang around with.
Dude, I mean, he has his own tequila. He just travels around, talks to musicians.
You know what he
That's
does
living
too?
the dream right there, dude.
He literally rents out his private jet to fly organs for kids.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah.
The dude is like fucking a philanthropist, like a badass. He's like, hey, you need a liver shipped? I got it for you.
No.
So complete transparency. I don't hate Sammy Hagar because of Sammy Hagar.
No.
I don't like Van Halen at all. Whether you like talking David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar, I dislike it all.
1984 is a great record.
That record really makes me want to choke somebody's life out. And I'll be honest, dude, because I had to buy a box set or something of Van Halen for somebody for Christmas or greatest hits or something, and I wouldn't pick it up. I made my girlfriend go with me. I'm like, I'm not touching it. I'll pay for it, but I'm not touching it. That's how much I hate Van Halen, dude. And
I had the vinyl for a long time.
But Danny ships organs to kids.
No, that was the Hagar years.
That's so. Yeah, and I don't
that's
care
not the
what
rock
years of
yeah.
Van Halen they are. I hate them all.
Right now.
But what about
Every
the kids?
fucking school function, we're going to talk about something deep here in the auditorium.
Right now. Come tomorrow.
Fuck that. Anyways, I don't hate Sammy Hagar as a person, and he's just fine. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. It's just a really cool show.
Did you know when he shipped the kids the organs, the kids received like a piano organ?
No.
No, these were just random organs from people that they'd slaughtered.
Yeah, they'd kill them. They'd slay them at shows.
Oh, we're going to hell.
And they would literally ship them.
Anyways.
Slaying and shipping,
So,
baby.
yeah, if you
Learn
like
how to
Van
play.
Halen, you probably don't like my mixtape.
Hey.
Hey.
There's no 55. But that was a Hagar song by itself anyway. So,
Yes.
yeah, don't get that confused.
One is the loneliest number that
Great
you'll
number.
ever do.
All right.
That's
So-
what I got.
Well, let's wrap it up then, guys. Again, thanks for tuning into the Drop Culture Podcast, unless you got anything else to say. Anything else?
Professional.
Yeah. Being professional.
Okay. If you if you enjoy what you heard, please hit us up on the socials at Drop Culture Podcast on Facebook and Instagram. Culture Dropped on
Dropped Culture on
Drop
Twitter.
Culture on Twitter. I'm going to get it. You always confuse me now.
You finally learned it the opposite
Yeah, I
way,
know, right?
and then he finally got it fixed. And
Then it
it's
gets switched.
Yeah.
Or you just don't have to think about it
Wait,
anymore.
do you
That's the
have it
idea.
written down as Culture Dropped wherever you write it down?
I didn't. Yeah, on this one.
Okay, good.
I need to change it.
Yeah.
I need to type it.
Yeah.
Need to type it and put it on the wall.
I believe in you, Brock.
Yeah, I will.
On
Anyways.
that note.
Well, if you want to send us an email and bitch about Dan's hatred for
At me. Change my mind. I'm open to
Yeah.
it. You know, if you want to throw me a few songs where you think, hey, this is going to change your mind about Van Halen,
or even
do
Van
it.
Hagar,
Or Van Hagar, whatever.
Dan's a living meme.
Yes, there you go.
Change my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Change my mind. Or hit us up on the World Wide Web at dropculture.com.
Yeah.
So anything else, guys? We're all good to go.
No? Have a good night, everybody.
All right, later.
Peace.